Merci beaucoup, Paul. Et merci à vous tous de votre énergie ici avec nous ce matin. Ça me donne un énorme plaisir d'être le membre du Parlement et de vous accueillir ici avec la Chambre de commerce ici à Fredericton. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here with us this morning. Paul, Krista, and the entire Chamber team, thank you so much for your leadership in putting together today's events. To our municipal, provincial, and Indigenous leadership, thank you so much for your partnership and contribution being here today. For young people, for our women and men who have served in uniform who are here today, for seniors who have contributed so much to this community over the course of decades, it's an honor to be here with you all. It's fitting that we're here in this cultural center in the middle of Fredericton, which is one of the communities that helped welcome and resettle more per capita Syrian refugees and their families than anywhere else in the country. And it's a matter of pride that Fredericton is. We want to continue to do that good work with you. It's wonderful to see so many of my federal colleagues here this morning, and I want to take a brief moment to introduce the other team in New Brunswick et notre collègue de Québec qui est ici avec nous ce matin. From up Acadie Bathurst, Member of Parliament, Serge Cormier. From Beauséjour, Minister of Fisheries, Oceans and the Coast Guard, l'Honorable Dominique Leblanc. De la région de Miramichi-Grand Lake, M. Pat Finnegan. From Toby Mactaquac, T.J. Harvey. Working hard for Glendale Royal, Elena Lockhart. Smell de notre province, Madawaska, Restigouche, René Arsenault. From New Brunswick Southwest, cornering up to us in the Hanwell region, Karen Ludwig. Et notre ministre de Revenu National visitant nous de Québec, here taking English lessons at one of our fantastic institutions, Diane Boutier. I'm so honored to introduce the next person who will be joining us here shortly. This is a community town hall. You're here to share your stories, express your concerns, and ask your questions to our Prime Minister, who is traveling across the country to speak with Canadians and ensure that our agenda as a government and that the voices of community members here in this region and right across the country is expressed in Ottawa. Without further ado, let me welcome to the stage our Prime Minister, Justin Trudeau.
Thank you, Matt, for a kind introduction. Thank you all for coming out today. This is a real pleasure for me to be here. We're back in Fredericton. Great to see so many people out. Next seat. Thank you for stepping up as part of this exercise in democracy. This is an opportunity, quite frankly, should happen a lot more often, where as citizens you get to come out and directly ask questions of your elected representatives. And I know how active and present, not just Matt, but all of our MPs from across New Brunswick are, who hold town halls on a broad range of subjects, who engage with people actively. But it's also really important for me to be able to hear from you, to connect with you, to listen, and to respond to many of your concerns. It's great to be back in Fredericton. I can't come here particularly without having had experiences over the past few days in town halls to highlight one of the issues that come. My brother, when he was a reservist, was stationed in Gagetown for many years, for many months of training, and I know that issues facing our servicemen and women and our veterans is something that is extremely important, not just to folks here in New Brunswick, but right across the country. I've had a lot of questions on it. And last night, it was an incredible privilege to be able to have a town hall in Dartmouth where General Polio Dallaire came and shared some of his stories on his own fight with PTSD and how we need to do more both to support our veterans, but also to ensure that his big fight right now is against child soldiers, making sure that we're reducing the number of child soldiers in the world, because not just the impact that it has on these young people, but the impact it has on adult troops that are in situations of conflict against children. You can imagine the PTSD